You can't have your sub bass or your kick drums or anything low end in stereo. It's gonna phase and it's gonna mess up the mono compatibility. Actually, what if I told you there's a very, very simple way and very simple concept that allows you to have perfect stereo sub across all frequencies consistently? This is a sine wave and this is a stereometer, which lets you view the stereo field. If I pan this to the left, you can see that the signal follows this diagonal, which represents the signal coming from the left channel, and then when I pan it right, to the right channel, as you can see. Now, if I add a second unison voice and start detuning the left and right channels from each other, this is what happens. You can see the constructive and destructive interference. And the problem that everyone talks about lies in when you collapse it to mono, it goes from this stereo signal to this mono signal. When the left and right channel sine waves are 180 degrees out of phase from each other, they destructively interfere and create silence. Now, how can we create equal amounts of side information and mid information, mono information? Well, the key lies in quadrature phase. What is this? It is when you shift two signals that are identical 90 degrees apart from each other. Watch what happens. Now I have two sine waves here. I'm going to pan one left and one right. And I'm going to shift the phase of one to 90 degrees. This is just about 90 degrees and get a perfect circle. Equal symmetry in the sides and the mids. If I switch this to 180 degrees, you can see that it becomes antiphase and it sums to silence. That's cool and all, but how can we do that with more complex signals that vary in pitch and have multiple harmonics and everything that is musical? In Melda's MXXX, there is a utility called Quadrature Generator. This utilizes what is called a Hilbert transformer, which is used in frequency shifters and essentially shifts all frequencies across the spectrum by the same amount. Now, this Quadrature Generator generates a stereo pair that are complementary. You can pan them in the left and right channel and watch. When I enable it on this sweeping sine wave, watch what happens. All frequencies are equally spread in quadrature. I can even collapse this to mono or antiphase. Turn this mono beat into a wide boy. Look at that kick drum. It's perfectly mono compatible. Let's go. Or this nasty respace. Look at that. Lucky for you, you don't need to download MXXX because I turned this into an impulse response that you can just drag into any convolver and make it stereo, which is now available on my Patreon for a free download. Get wide.